What's up? This is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
Now from a place that's full of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. The Athletics look for their 7th straight victory next. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Striding in is Malik Smith. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And Dan Biro, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer. Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matt, Yordan Alvarez is a guy that needs to start picking it up. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than .250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
At the plate, Tim LeCastro. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Number 19 moving to his left. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope, that's off the plate.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Grounded back up the middle. Simeon's there. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Pablo Lopez gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Number 19 is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at him with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on the foot takes care of him, and the inning is over. Down go the Athletics on a total of 4 pitches. We are still scoreless. Stepping up is Alex Bregman. He'll get us started in the top of the second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Little chopper back to the mound. Throws in time for the first out of the second.
That's good.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run save. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
On the move is Rosario. He gets there, and that's the second out.
That is good. The first baseman, Luke.
Now at the plate is Luke Voigt. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's had some success, 5 for 11. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And a slur, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Now here's the first offering.
Nope.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he fouls this one off. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you could do with that pitch.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 281 the average entering play. A dozen home runs and 23 driven in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Popped him up. Voigt has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
So now here is Eddie Rosario. His career numbers against this pitcher, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Now to the plate, Kyle Tucker. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Tucker stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
There's Carlos Correa now. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
No, that's
awfully
down.
close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
2-2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that one is gone!
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Corey Lee digging in now. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 5 homers and 19 driven in. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
Malik Smith the next to hit. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
The count.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Pops this one up. Simeon into shallow left. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 Houston.
Athletic, the shortstop.
First delivery to him.
Simeon.
Marcus Simeon is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier, making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
That's the ball.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And there's one down now.
Batting eight, the first baseman.
So one gone in the inning. Time to check out the A's schedule for the week ahead, and we'll be here every step of the way on MLB The Show. So the next to bat will be George Brett. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. At the plate now is Ken Donahue. He homered in the series finale back on Sunday. First pitch on the way. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw on to Bork takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. It remains 1-0. Ready now is Tim LeCastro. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray. First pitch on its way. In there, strike one.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Got him. A slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Alvarez.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And that is down as that could be 2 bases.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled away. 0-2, here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Plate now is the designated hitter, Billy Williams. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. 2-0 as this is foul tip straight back and into the catcher's mask, as you can hear that one from way up here. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. 1 left for Houston, but they lead it 1-0. Digs in now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded to short, scooped up, and that's the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Now that's popped up. Bregman is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
Nope, at the ball.
But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A ballman, 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the... Now to the plate here is Voigt, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Into the box, Kyle Tucker. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Acuna going back. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with the double.
Stepping in now, Corey Lee. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Slurred, swung on and missed there. It's 1-1.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Tucker at third. Correa is over at second with one down in the inning. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Pops this one up. Donahue waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So here's Malik Smith. Flew out last time up. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the harder plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Hit down the line at first. Taken in by Brett. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 2 left for the Astros, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Andrew McCutcheon.
Now here's the first offering. Andrew McCutcheon is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
In front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Here's another 0-2. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Smith is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Eddie Rosario is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Set. Here comes the 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. 2-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Now another 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. So stepping in is Marcus Semien, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch on its way. Well hit to right. But that'll land foul, strike 1. In the dirt here. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Lays off for a ball, 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smith is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So both runners able to move up a base, second and third now with 2 gone.
Number 5, George.
Striding in is George Brett. Potential tying run for him at third base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Diving stoppage short. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Tim LeCastro. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball in.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Bounce it to the left side, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and they're at 2 down.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you deal with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Astros lead 1. They're on top 1-0. Striding in for Oakland, Ken Donahue start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell him get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Now the 1-0. Is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1-1.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. No surprise based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay to see if they want to challenge the out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and getting another look at it, I'm still not sure. This may be a tough challenge decision here.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Here's a hot shot that'll be caught at first base, and that will become out number 2. And now number 19. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the AB now, and it's fouled away. And he falls behind 0-2.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. See if he can extend the inning.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw on the wood takes care of him, and the inning is over. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 7th inning coming up. It's the Astros 1. And now here is Luke Voigt. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Popped him up. And there's out number 1. Next to stand in is Kyle Tucker, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. When you start figuring out what type of season they're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
T-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drive.
J.B. Wendelken enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
J.B. Wendelken.
As a look, now the pitch. Carlos Correa swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Runners on first with 1 down. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, Theo. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, 8 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. On the ground to third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. That's how you roll it. 5-4-3. A double play sends us to break. More from the East Bay right after this. That brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Though you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. High pop-up. Lee over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Next, here is Andrew McCutchen. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Smith.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The designated hitter, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They still trail 1-0. And now in the box, Malik Smith. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Hit hard to short, taken in by Simeon. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So now to the plate, Tim LeCastro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Next, it'll be Yordan Alvarez. He doubled his last time through.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. First pitch of the AB on its way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Left center, base hit. 2-out hit. That'll bring Alex Bregman to the plate as well. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Into the box, Alex Bregman. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Rosario. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 left for Houston, but they're up 1-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Eddie Rosario. First offering. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Smith's on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. Well, that was certainly a tough play, and we're taking another look with show track. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. So now to the plate, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Popped him up. Lee has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5.
So next to bat will be George Brett. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And now the first pitch. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. And stepping in, Billy Williams will start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And he takes strike 2. Slow roller out to short. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So here is Luke Voigt, popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him. Tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
Hey, Dan, obviously good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, I'd say as a pitcher, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, but so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
Hit hard back up the middle. Simeon's got it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Nothing further in the Houston night. Last chance now for the A's. They trail here 1-0. Now at the plate, and Donahue grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Reggie Jackson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. First pitch on its way. Bouncer up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down. Stepping in next, Ronald Acuna. First first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Next, it'll be number 19. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Houston Astros led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Pablo Lopez wins his 3rd of the season as he tosses a complete game 1-hitter. Sonny Gray is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 1 run on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Athletics, no run, just 1.
The freeway listens to my feeling so good on the one-way trip back to West Hollywood. Let's go. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so...
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting out west in the American League, Pablo Lopez won the game, finishing a complete game 1-hitter as the Halos totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the Seats as they sank the Mariners 7-0.